I'm back. Hello. Oh. Hello. I'm back. Weird that my
Starts mute.
keybinds. Weird that my Discord keybinds are not global.
What do you mean?
It means I have to be tabbed into Discord in order to press the buttons.
Oh,
Hi, Squire. I hope you don't crash again.
I am back.
You're back! Finally! It works!
I was here before, but I didn't realize my mic was muted.
Ah. Valid. Also, I warmed up a sandwich in the microwave and it smells like it's on fire.
takes a bite.
It smells like smoke.
I
Wait,
like
what?
fire.
Wait, why didn't you just toast the bread? Why did you put it in the microwave?
Because I don't it's a whole roll thingy. It's not really a sandwich.
Oh, okay.
It's like a bread roll type thing and there's like food inside. I don't know what to call it.
I take a bite.
I left to go get a shiny Pokemon from somebody.
Right. Which one?
Do you know Gudra?
Gucci
I
the
can find the image.
baby.
Okay, I'll send you an image.
This one. Gudra. Yes.
I got the Hisuian version, which means it has a giant snail shell on its back. And it has like a really cute sleeping animation where it tucks itself away in its shell and only its nose peeks out.
Aww, baby. Yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I can find an image.
They made Gudra sad.
Oh, here it is. Okay, oh yeah.
Hmm.
I'm putting it in streaming mute.
Mm. Oh. Thank you for the nya. Nya nya. You get two.
It looks so cute.
Pappy.
Aw, a baby.
I got a shiny one. I'm just trying to evolve it.
Funny button.
This
Their
is
kid
what I
is
look
like
like
16 and
actually.
she was really interested in my job, and Mohan used the chance of me talking about it to her to sneak paying for my food. So you were busy talking to their kid, and while you weren't looking, they paid for your food. Nice. Get wrecked.
Yum.
Yum.
Yeah,
Toasting
get
is a lot
rested.
more effort than a microwave. For real, for real. It really is. Because if I put it in the oven toaster, there's a big chance that I'll burn it. In the microwave, I kind of just put it 1 minute, and then if it's still cold, another minute, you know, and so on.
The shiny version of it is it kind of gets like a gold color in its shell.
Oh yeah, I see it. It looks like a swamp baby.
Hisui and Sligu is also really cute.
Hisui in what?
Sligu.
What?
Sligoo.
Oh, Sligu. Yeah. It's so derpy.
What do you mean?
It's so derpy. It's like, whoo. Whoo.
Oh, the mouth you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
talk about derpy, then his first form is really derpy. Shiny Alolan Raichu looks really good. It like turns it into like a very dark brown, and the cheeks become like a lighter yellow color. It sort of looks like it's a Raichu who got a tan. Best way to describe it.
Mm-mm.
It looks like a baby, actually.
Yeah.
What does?
This is Sligo,
Sligo.
the OG. It looks like a baby.
But
No, this one's like, and this was like,
Look up shiny Alolan Raichu.
Raichu. Oh, it's brown! It's made of chocolate. I eat it.
Yeah.
I eat,
I'm
Don't
trying
eat
to get one, and I'm going to call it Coco.
I eat it.
do not eat the baby.
I eat the baby.
Don't eat
Um,
the baby.
Normal
back.
shiny Raichu goes from light brown to like a fluorescent orange. The best way to describe it?
Normal shiny Raichu?
Yeah.
So not Alolan.
No.
Yeah, it's like a
It's
fluorescent
like a
orange,
first
isn't it?
orange.
Oh, okay. And then it goes super orange. Like this. I only know Raichu
Yeah,
in
I
its
have-
shiny form.
I have
I guess.
shiny form Raichu. Yeah.
I only know it in its shiny form, I guess. Because I've only known Raichu to be super bright orange.
I think, in my opinion, the coolest shiny legendary has to be Lunala because it's supposed to be the legendary of the moon, and its shiny variant makes it look like a blood moon,
What,
and it's like super pretty.
What's the name again?
Lunala.
Lunala. Oh. Oh. This is the shiny
it's
version?
really. The red one's the shiny, yeah.
Oh, the red one's the shiny. Ooh. I kind of like
It's
OG
like a
Lunala more.
They both look really pretty. I really love them.
The red one kind of makes it look like a demon.
It turns like neon pink when you combine it with Necrozma.
You can combine it?
The Pokemon lore, it originally they were all three of them were one Pokemon, and they fused with Necrozma.
Hmm.
And Necrozma was once like a pure being of light, a pure Pokemon of light. And it split apart, and Lunala became the light of the moon, and Sagaleo became the light of the sun.
This one.
And it left Necrozma with no light. So Necrozma hunts them down frequently from time to time.
This one.
The black one is the
Isn't it
and the-
Necrozma like sort of a gorger and eats stars to get more power? This one?
he's kind of like an empty husk. Like he feels pain and stuff. He feels like empty without without being whole.
Oh.
So he hunts them down. He's not really like doing it out of a malicious intent.
Oh, this is Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
Necrozma. I just want a picture of all three of them together.
That picture right there. The third one top row. Is the one you want. That one. So the Sagaleo with the black crystals and the Lunala with the black crystals is what it looks like when it fuses with each of them.
Oh.
And what the one on top is what its complete form looks like.
Oh. This is what I wanted, actually.
He was a life giver, but due to him being split, he's like in immense pain. And he like feels empty and it is an immense pain. And the first time you find him after knocking him out on top of the mountain, he sort of like you go up and you touch him while he's knocked out and you feel he feels empty. You sort of feel what he feels. And that's when the battle initiates. And you can choose to capture him there.
So can you
He's
put
not
them
doing
back
it
together?
Not all three of them. Only one, depending on which game you got.
Why? He deserves to be whole.
Well, the Sagaleo and Nala are also their own Pokemon. Now that they're separated. So it's kind of like, they kind of lose their personality when being fused. Necrozma kind of just takes over completely. Like a parasite.
Why did they split in the lore?
Some sort of accident. Because he was initially a light giver, giving like light to different universes and creating stars and such. But due to some accident, he sort of like split apart, and yeah. It's not really explained heavily.
This
That
makes
would
me
be a
sad.
cool idea for a game.
This makes me sad. We have to like, if I was the player, my goal would be to find a way to have them all be separate people while having Necrozma be, you know, whole. Feel whole.
In game, there's these things called Z moves, and his Z move when he's combined with like Lunala or Sagaleo is he's able to temporarily transform into his whole form for a short bit. And he basically has like the power of a sun, so he basically just nukes the arena.
Nice.
It's a really cool animation, actually.
But I want him to be okay. I feel bad for him. I thought the Necrozma is a different thing to Solgaleo and Lunala altogether. Well, they are kind of different.
No,
They're...
all three of them are Ultra Beasts. Sorry.
They're all separate beings. They just came from the same place.
There's also a similar story. Actually, this is a common occurrence in Pokemon. Actually, now that I think about it. Do you know Zekrom, Reshiram, and Kyurem?
Yeah.
At one point, they were all one dragon.
What?
And they came from a meteor, and the meteor hit Earth, and it sort of like split them apart. And it's the same story with Kyurem. Kyurem is like when you first approach Kyurem in the games, the game makes a point of talking about how you feel like when you approach Kyurem, you feel like it's an empty husk. And then Kyurem chooses to attack and initiates the battle where you can catch him or not. At least in the first Black and White, that was the case. The second one, he's actually part of the main story.
That makes me sad. That makes me sad.
The difference with Curium though is when Curium combines, apparently when he combines with only one of them, he's put in immense pain.
So being separated is better for them.
Yeah, being separate is better for them.
So the thing I remember about Necrozma, I thought the Ultra Universe people thing abuses and greed over Necrozma power. And then Necrozma becomes the black form and sucks the light back into himself, trying to become the ultimate Necrozma. The Ultra Necrozma.
I do
Yeah.
think that the alternate universe people were, I think their machine was the cause of him splitting up. But I don't believe he's like intentionally like evil. Or at least
Yeah.
it's never described that way in the game.
I wouldn't think he's evil too.
Now there are Pokemon described as evil, like Giratina.
Yeah.
Well, Giratina's lore is that he's a bit of a troll, and one of his pranks almost destroyed a good chunk of the world. So Arceus just sent them to Pokemon version of Hell, the Mirror World. Darkrai is another legendary that gets a really bad rap. People often call it evil, but it's literally just giving people bad dreams, just trying to warn them. Same thing with Absol. He also just happens to feast on their dreams as well, so that's another reason why he gets called evil.
Giratina is my child, actually.
Yes.
He's a...
Yeah.
Don't worry about him. He's my baby.
He just gets a bad rep because humans are dumb. Yeah. That's why I feel really bad for Necrozma.
I feel bad for Shuppet.
Shuppet.
Yeah, Shuppet is an abandoned toy that gains sentience.
Aww. Yeah.
I
So
thought that
they
was
wanna hunt down
no Shuppet. I thought Shuppet was. I thought
Sorry,
that was
Banette.
Banette.
I meant Shuppet is preform. But
There's
basically they want to kill the person that got rid of them.
There was actually a really sad short that Pokemon made for Banette, where I think this dude's daughter died, and its soul became a Banette and fused with a doll, and it sort of stuck around with him.
As a
And,
Pokemon?
Yeah, it stuck with them as a Pokemon. Stuck with their dad. Which is like a really sweet and sad episode.
I also feel bad for Alakazam. Because isn't that the one that was just a kid and then they turned into a Pokemon?
No?
Yeah.
There's a lot of Pokemon that do that. You have to be more specific.
It was one of the first ones. It was literally just a kid at one point, and then one day it turned into a Pokemon. Hold on.
I love Ghost types origins. Yeah. That's Mewtwo, no? Like the movie version of Mewtwo? No, Mewtwo came from Mew.
I feel okay.
Mewtwo was a science experiment.
Did you guys see the episode about Ash's Gengar?
No.
Okay, so this dude had a Gengar, and apparently his Gengar scared his friends and his girlfriend just by being around. So he told the Gengar to wait in the house and protect the house, and he'd be back soon, and he just abandoned it there. And that was like years ago. Eventually Ash and the professor move in, and it starts causing a ruckus, and Ash catches it.
And that's how Ash got his Gengar?
That's how Ash got his Gengar, because it was just protecting the house like it was told. It eventually, I think in one of the other episodes, it eventually meets that trainer again.
The trainer that abandoned him.
Yeah, and he wasn't happy.
That's so sad.
Okay, sorry. In Fire Red, Kadabra was just a boy with psychic powers who woke up one morning to find that he had turned into a Pokemon.
Alakazam?
Yeah.
What's another good Pokemon?
Hold
in
on,
Pokemon,
we got ads.
Is it...
We got ads.
Oh, okay.
Save your stories.
Eat any good snacks lately?
I'm
What?
eating a chocolate donut right now.
Yum.
Yo, that caught me way off guard.
Sorry, what?
They said had any good sex recently?
I said snacks.
Said snacks.
Oh, you said snack. You said snacks. Okay, I misheard you. I'm sorry. My bad.
Sorry, what was his name? Cadaver?
Kadabra.
Kadabra. It's the mustached one with the spoons.
Yeah, with the 2 spoons.
There's a theory. There's a theory that Kadabra was born from a transformed human child who could not control his powers.
It's not a theory. That was confirmed in Fire Red.
Oh.
Wasn't in Pokemon Black and White, I think it is. There's a side quest you can do to get Cresselia. Or Darkrai, depending on the version. What the story of the quest is basically that you go to this old house and there's a bunch of books, and the books tell a story of a man who's trying to save his kid from like a deep sleep that they can't wake up from like a coma-like sleep.
Sorry, say that again?
So you go to this old mansion that's abandoned, and you find like a bunch of books, and they're telling the story. Like there are a bunch of notes from a man trying to wake his kid, whose kid has fallen into like a deep coma-like sleep and won't wake up. So he tries finding, depending on the version, Darkrai or Cresselia, who both have the power to either eat dreams or heal people. And eventually, following his notes, you go across the bridge and you eventually come across whatever legendary it is.
I want Darkrai. I like Darkrai.
I like Darkrai too. I actually didn't know for the longest time that Darkrai was a legendary.
Darkrai is a baby, actually.
You can get him free in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. He's part of a he's part of a event gift. You just open the Poke Portal and mystery gift, and it'll just give it to you.
Sorry, I don't have that game yet.
What?
I don't buy
Lawsuit?
Pokemon games very often. Lawsuit?
What do you mean
What?
lawsuit? I'm looking at the Kadabra
Oh,
wiki.
okay. So
What?
there was a lawsuit for the TCG game, and the reason why it didn't appear with many episodes of the anime or the TCG for such a long time was because somebody claimed Alakazam was based off them and their looks. Well,
Like
so
an actual person sued Nintendo for copying their actual look, their IRL.
yes,
What?
yes, and
Someone did that with the Noid, too, for Pizza
And-
Hut.
apparently they won, so they weren't allowed to like make Pokemon cards for a while of that Pokemon. And actually, I think it was this year the guy made like a TikTok or a message and said that it was okay for Pokemon to make those cards again.
Hold on. Lawsuit. Wasn't that... I'm reading the... These are the comments by the wiki editors. Wasn't that case thrown out because he sued Nintendo of America, who had nothing to do with it? I think he lost the case. But yes, he sued in America. I've heard that there is some controversy over Kadabra having a star on his forehead and a lightning bolt symbol on his abdomen, which are both bad symbols relating to this thing. I was also sitting in class today when I realized something. Isn't it odd that both Kadabra and Alakazam have 5 points on their head in form of an inverted pentagram? No, it's just funny. Anyway, that's all.
I
There's
think the
looking.
Pokemon I'm actually the most sad about is actually Phantom.
Oh
The
yeah.
little ghost tree Pokemon.
Oh yeah. How do you spell that
There's
again?
the Phantom Tump.
With a PH?
Yeah. It's a fan and then Tump.
I have
Sorry,
a shiny one.
most of my Pokemon experience is in the TCG, so I don't know a lot about
Wait.
them.
Can you play TCG? How good are you?
Huh? Yeah, I'm pretty good, I guess.
Okay. I found somebody to play Pokemon with. Let's go.
All my cards are
Teach me
physical
how.
though.
Damn it!
That's
I
okay.
played
We
the
can
online game.
Discord VC it.
I couldn't join the online game because I got in there and it felt like I was starting from scratch. You know, and I've collected all of these cards on my shelf.
Do you have do you have the codes that come with the booster packs and boxes and stuff? That
Yeah,
with
and
the,
every single
Pokemon?
time I would load them in.
Okay.
But they only came with a few cards.
Looking at it, like, if you really want some sad stories, the Pokemon Adventures manga has some.
I want to
Is
learn
it
more
Adventures the
lore.
abridged version?
I want more
The
lore.
Pokemon Adventures manga,
Adventures
is
is the abridged version. So there's more sad in the full version.
yeah. I think Price, is it Price? Price the gym leader ends up like trying to take over take out all the gym leaders in both Johto and Kanto, and he's trying to get what is it? Celebi. Catch Celebi, so he could rewind time and save his Lapras who died in a battle, in a fight. And he trained his ice type Pokemon to freeze and melt the ice statues so fast they look like living, moving statues.
Oh my god.
And he made them create it in the statue of his Lapras that died, so it would always still be around.
Aww,
And-
that's so sad.
And he tries to go back in time and do it, but it fails, and he ends up getting trapped.
In the time loop?
And like, I don't know what to call it. It's like a time dimension, I guess.
For all the
Like
bad
this-
people who try to mess with time.
Unsure whether he gets out or not. There's a lot of people who almost die. Red gets PTSD. But then again, I just think that happens in like every instance with Red. He gets like some sort of PTSD or trauma.
Yeah.
In the games though, they kind of like opens Red's story back up, and after his defeat in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, he started adventuring with Blue again. And you actually can meet him in Pokemon Sun and Moon, and he actually gets a bit better and he starts talking again. Which is like really, really cute.
Aww.
Yeah.
Baby.
He just took some adventuring with his old friend, you know?
In the manga, Yellow is my favorite though.
Oh, yeah, I love Yellow. So,
Yellow,
okay.
Yellow transgender awakening.
Yeah, I love Yellow's
One of
character so
many.
much. So Yellow's story is like for the whole, like, first I think first 2 or 3 arcs, you believe that it's a guy. And it turns out that they're actually a girl, and they want to keep it secret because they like Red but don't want Red to know. And it's like a really sweet story. They also
Red
have some psychic
Them a
ability.
long time ago.
One sec.
From,
They also
I
have
think, Browning.
One sec. I have it. I have the wiki.
Have what? Oh, yippee.
The yellow arc, also referred to as the second chapter, is the second story in arc of the Pokemon Adventures manga, consisting of 4 volumes with 50 chapters. My OBS disconnected.
Oh no.
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 Subathon over.
Bitch.
But
Time for me to redeem first.
it turns out like when she was like, I think.
Wait.
Okay,
No
so I
one
think
can
he's,
hear
like-
you. No one can hear you. There's no stream.
You
gotta
Okay,
save
I'll
it.
shut up.
You gotta save it.
I'm trying so hard not to talk, but I'm nerding out right now and I can't.
I do want to hear it, but I want everyone else to hear it too. I'll take this time to BRB and put my plate away.
Okay. I'm taking this time to play Identity 5.
I'll take this time to regret the genetic aging of my dog in this game. Hold on, I think there's some actually really cool gifs of yellow.
We're back. We're back. We're back. Ugh. Don't even worry about it.
Okay,
Should
I
I
found a
worry
gif with a
about it?
bunch of yellow art. There we go.
Yellow.
Where'd you post it? Streaming muted?
Yeah, I posted. Yeah, bunch of different yellow art.
Yellow.
She so yellow also has psychic abilities, like very very little, but she can heal Pokemon
Ooh.
without taking them to a Pokemon center, and she can also tell what they're feeling and
You
kind of
mean
like she's empathetic. She can somewhat communicate with Pokemon based on emotion.
so? She kinda like that that Kadabra kid.
Much less.
Much less.
Kadabra had
Much
way
less.
too much psychic ability.
Yeah.
Kadabra had so much psychic ability he couldn't control it.
Like
Yeah.
the gym leader Sabrina can literally like move things around with their mind.
Like, she's up there to the levels where Kadabra probably was.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
the only
Kadabra
reason
was
why she
probably a
doesn't
child. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Kadabra was a child. I believe he was around 9.
Yeah.
I think
Whatever.
I think Sabrina's lore is if you can learn to control psychic powers, that you don't really turn into Kadabra.
Yeah.
You have to learn to control it though,
Yeah.
which is why she's pretty emotionless throughout the. Sorry, I
Yeah,
didn't mean to
because
interrupt.
she's been training since she was a child.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
Huh?
You were saying something and then I interrupted. I'm sorry.
Huh?
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 Okay.
Huh?
So, another thing about Yellow, her story starts off like way before her chapter. So when Red first started adventuring, I think he was like 2 years older than her, so she wasn't allowed to go adventuring yet. And he saw that she was struggling to like catch a Rattata, so he goes and grabs a Pokeball and shows her how to do it. And that's when her first crush developed for Red. And then after a while, she found his Pikachu running from a forest at the beginning of her chapter in the series.
I think it's
And
time for
the
me to
Pikachu,
get Pokemon Adventures manga. I
Yes.
think it's time
and
for me to
yes,
get
yes,
it.
yes. She finds his Pikachu running through the forest, very injured, and she realizes that it's Red's Pikachu because of her psychic abilities, and realizes that something must have went horribly wrong, and decides to go look for him. Plus, it was an excuse to go talk to Red again, which she really wanted. But for like that whole chapter, you did not know that she was a girl until like it's revealed.
Yeah, it gets revealed by a ponytail,
Yeah, like
which
they
is
take
kind of
like
dumb. But
I don't mind it. She was basically using her hat to like conceal her hair.
yeah, but sorry, I just think it's a little dumb that ponytail was the reason they figured it out.
She gets teased about it.
I
By I
believe
think it
it
was
is because this is. I'm assuming this is Japanese, right? They have like a weird. They have like a different culture when surrounding gender, wherein like. Because there was this other manga artist who was popular because. Am I really getting another ad break, bro? Bro.
it sucks because you don't get to see her interactions with Red, like her arc with Red about her crush and stuff actually close up. Red's story and the rest of the original gang's story kind of ends like it ends off on like a sour happy note, if that's the best way to describe it. Like they're
how it
happy at
ends
the
up,
point in life they're at.
I don't
but-
actually know how it ends, so don't spoil it, please.
I won't. Okay, I'll shut up here.
Yeah, we're also about to hit an ad break. About to.
Another really good story arc is Rosa from the Black and White games. That doesn't happen till like a couple hundred chapters down the road.
Hi, I'm sorry. I hope your subathon has been going great. It's been going good.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Welcome in.
Oh no, you want to join VC? We're talking about Pokemon.
We're talking about Pokemon. We're just chilling at this point. Thank you for shouting out, Ona.
But their story is they were part of one of the evil factions. And
No, wait.
they realized
Wait. I believe I was talking about something. There's another manga artist who he specifically said he was known for writing like really good complex female characters. That was one of the main things that people were like saying about him. And he said, and so people asked him like, how can you write such good female characters? And he said, because I got hit by an ad.
Oh, that's a weird thing to say about that.
Yeah. I got hit by an ad.
Well,
There's
he got
nothing
hit
I
by
could do
an ad,
about
and
it.
then he was able to write really.
I don't know
good female
Pokemon well, but I can
characters.
vibe. Hell yeah. Just drop it to join to get dragged. Drop into join to get dragged.
Come here.
man, I need to go revisit that series, but I can't technically. I can't go out and get more books.
I mean,
sucks.
there's always the internet.
The thing is, ordering
my
over the
option.
internet is like it's really expensive to get manga on the internet.
Maybe I
That's
should
not
get
what I meant.
hit by more ads so I can become a better writer.
It's actually unironically cheaper to go get a physical copy, but the problem is, I don't want to drive 2 hours to the nearest. Well, it's
See.
like an hour drive there and then back.
See,
And I don't
that's
wanna
not what I was
waste-
talking about. I was talking about Yarg.
I don't like going out there just to hope they have a chapter like the book that I don't have, and then they don't have it, and then I'm just okay. English is not working right now, by the way. Hi, nice to talk to you.
Hi. No igirisu. Alright, ads are done. Now, I do want to talk about basically this manga artist. They asked him, how do you write good female characters? And he said, I write them because I wish that I was a woman. Like, if I were a woman, this is the kind of person I would want to be. And he talked about it, and like, it was very transcoded the way that he spoke about it. And a bunch of people were like, so are they trans yet, right? But the issue is that Japanese culture has very strong ties to like the physical part of like gender. Like your gender is what's in your pants, basically. Which is kind of dumb, but also it's a cultural thing. So in that sense, it's very likely that he will never consider himself trans because that concept is gonna be so foreign to their culture. You know? So I feel like the ponytail thing with Yellow, like, that was just that culture shining through, you know?
Well, the way that Red teases them is it's like it's not like in a like bad way.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like he was shocked and then he immediately like called her cute for it and then it sort of moves on from there.
Yeah.
And he just teases her about it. That's it.
Cute. Baby.
Now, Gold on the other hand, Gold has some. He does like I think there's like a scene in the book where he actually like genuinely harasses him.
Gold is the one with the hat, right?
Yeah, like.
Yeah, no,
Like,
he's weird. Gold was weird.
Like, it's the best way to describe it is like he says and does stuff with like out thinking it through first, and like if it's something bad, he goes, "Oh yeah, that was kind of bad of me. I'm really sorry." He kind of just does what he thinks.
In front of the Pokemon that was still an egg, and so the Pokemon ended up being a gambler when they hatched.
Yeah.
But like a really sleazy gambler.
This is a really long series.
Yeah, no,
it's
I think
really good.
It's technically still going, but not quite connected like it used to be.
I thought it ended. I was told it was ended.
I'm pretty
I've
sure
only
they
read
kept
to
going
chapter
with
200.
Black and White, and then
Scarlet and Violet arc.
yeah, Black and White was
Oh.
technically its own thing, but it was still part of the same series.
I was told they ended it after chapter 200, so I haven't read any more.
Nope. You
Oh,
were lied
shit.
to.
Sun, Moon,
That
Ultra
arc
Sun,
might have ended.
and Ultra Moon arc. Sword and Shield arc.
Okay.
Scarlet and Violet is the most recent Pokemon game, so the fact that there's a story arc in the manga.
Yeah, the Black and White one came out like with the game, so it makes sense to me.
I think at one point, like, Gold just does things without thinking them through.
Gold.
And he doesn't even realize he's doing it until like somebody calls him out on it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's wrong. Okay, I'm sorry." And because
But then
he
he doesn't
gambled,
learn.
like, yeah, he doesn't learn. He goes right back to like empty head.
Empty head.
He's not even empty head. I feel like he's kind of malicious and doesn't realize he's malicious.
It's
Like,
so that's even
like-
worse, isn't it? It's like a type of ignorance, even.
Yeah.
Because the only way
No.
to change as a person, to get better as a person, is to learn from your mistakes, right? But he doesn't.
Yeah,
that
no,
what
he
you're
never
saying?
learned.
Yeah.
He never learns from what I remember.
Oh no, he learns like he learns like not to like be annoying as he is. His gambling addiction is still an addiction, an actual problem. He realizes that he has a problem.
Does he realize
And
he's sleazy and fix that?
He tries. He really does.
At
Like,
least
he
he
do-
tries
like, he-
eventually.
I think he gets called out for it, and he points out that he's not doing it intentionally. That it's just he literally doesn't realize he's doing it.
At least he tries later on. But like
Which is actually
from when
kinda
I stopped the manga, he's concerning as a character. I like Silver more.
He's really good. He gets better. He gets a lot better.
That's not the worst. He has potential to change slowly then. Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
I just finished watching The Good Place, and the whole theme of the show is that people are capable of change, no matter how slow it may be. Everyone is capable of change.
He becomes friends with Red and Green, and he becomes a better person overall by the end of it. He doesn't. Yeah, I think the only
So-
point I can make is he doesn't do anything maliciously.
Yeah, so I have a question.
Yeah.
This is
What's
a
up?
lot of chapters. This is a lot of
Yeah.
volumes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I get into this? How do I get into this without ruining my wallet?
Yarhar.
You might
All
have
I
to
can
sail the
say is
Very
Yarhar.
true, Yarhar. But then the question is, where to Yarhar? You
Oh,
know, I don't want
have
viruses.
links. I have links.
You have
Uh,
links? Give
I have
me
so
grabby
many
hands.
links.
Grabby hands.
Of course. Just give me a moment.
Now,
Wait,
here's the
is
thing.
Ona in waiting?
Oh, is Ona? Oh, she
Yeah,
is.
they're waiting.
Hi, Ona. Sorry I missed you. Welcome back.
Oh.
Welcome, welcome.
Oh, here it is.
Hey,
Hello.
Ona.
Hello.
Oh, good. I was like, I don't know much about this topic anyway, so I can chat.
Another really cool character is Rosa.
Wait,
Because there's-
I have to drop a disclaimer. I have to drop a disclaimer. Piracy is not bad.
Piracy's not bad.
Okay, what is
Pi-
disclaimer?
Piracy is not bad. Okay, piracy is simply an effect of your country's economy. It's purely an economical issue, right? Like, obviously, like as much as possible, like piracy is definitely stealing, but at the same time, it's an economical issue. People steal because they have to. You know?
Piracy is the reason I end up supporting games that I wasn't able to afford at the time,
Exactly.
but
And
was able
actually,
to purchase later on.
actually, that's what I was going to talk about. If you're a game developer and you're releasing a game, you have to do regional pricing. You can't do a flat pricing throughout. Ever. Because you don't know what economy people are living in. You know, in different countries, in different regions. Right?
Mm.
So I believe Pirate Software had this conversation before where they were having a really big piracy problem in Brazil. So you know what they did? Instead of canceling Brazil altogether or, you know, cracking down on the pirates or whatever the fuck, instead they made the game 2 cents. Basically the lowest that Steam would allow them to bring it. It was the cheapest game. It was the cheapest price that they could put in regional pricing. And guess what?
I didn't even know that you could have a 2-cent game. That's amazing.
It was like 2 cents or 6 cents or something like that. Whatever the minimum of Steam was.
Mm-hmm.
But what happened was the piracy stopped. And their sales in Brazil went up by like, I believe it was like 800% or something like that. Maybe I'm mixing up the numbers a little bit, but basically their sales went all the way up in Brazil
Thanks.
because people just decided to buy the game. Also, when the war in Ukraine happened and people were boycotting Russia left and right, I believe even Steam stopped selling to Russia, right?
Maybe.
A lot of
Pirates-
companies did. I think Steam was did.
Yeah, a lot of companies did. Pirate Software actually made an announcement and said, if you're from Russia, email me and I'll give you the game for free. Just for free. Because it's not the people's fault.
Right.
And they deserve to have access to things still. You know?
Mm.
Is this it?
Piracy is generally an issue of economics.
Aha!
Uh-huh.
Bam. Aha, I found it.
What'd you find?
Let
Oh,
me
wait, to read it?
share. Let me share. Can you see this? You can?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna watch some
yes.
pirate software.
Piracy is generally an issue of economics.
wait,
You
hold
either
on.
can't afford
Hold
a
on,
game,
I'm
so you
lost
pirate it,
in
or you
my
can't get the
Discord.
game because you don't have access to
Again.
it. So let's take Brazil, for example. Brazilians in my chat, rise up. I
There
love
we
you
go.
guys. Brazil has a very big problem with piracy, but it's not because they're jerks. Brazil has a problem with piracy because economically it doesn't make sense to buy games in Brazil. They're usually dramatically expensive. So the way that I fixed this for Heartbound, we had a very large Brazilian population of people liked the demo. They absolutely loved it, and they couldn't buy the game because it was too expensive.
By the way, the demo is free of Heartbound. Please get the demo. Get the demo. It's free. They had a large a large part of their community loved the demo. Who loved the demo were from Brazil, but then they couldn't buy it. They were just pirating it, right?
So I did this. See this right here? Heartbound is 60% off in Brazil. It's
60%
20
off.
and I will never change the price for Brazilian people. At 60% off, it's only $4 out of a $10 game. By making this affordable for the people of Brazil and localizing the game into Brazilian Portuguese, it is 25% of our studio's income via game sales.
What?
Our sales income
That's
via
awesome.
25% of their entire studio's income is Brazil.
Oh.
Because they lowered the price in Brazil.
Ah, got the link. Sorry, it took me a minute.
Good shit, right?
It's cool. So many people liked it.
So many people
too,
liked it.
In the
Yeah.
first place. Yeah, in the first place.
Yeah. The game. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cause Heartbound is actually really cool. What happened was when he released the game, he wasn't sure if it was gonna fly because it's a very experimental 8-bit like RPG type game, right?
Mm.
It's very experimental. And at first he was worried that nobody was gonna play it, right? But then Jacksepticeye found the game and played it. And he had a rush of people. And that was the one thing that allowed him to get out of the software, like, security career.
Is Heartbound one of the RPG Maker games? It is, right?
No, it's powered by Game Maker, which is another game maker.
Imagine. It
Imagine.
does what the name says.
Game Maker
I
is
thought that one was-
No. Game Maker is a series of cross-platform game engines. This one is specifically made for 2D games.
Mm.
I
Because
have-
it has
and
a
guess
similar
what?
style to Amori, though, doesn't it? Yeah.
And guess what? Y'all should get Game Maker. Y'all should get Game Maker because they changed very recently. They changed their business model. Where is it? Where can I find it? Pricing. Game Maker is now free to use for non-commercial
nice.
licenses. It's free to use for non-commercial license or GX Games export. Huh?
What does this mean?
Which it means that so they don't allow you to sell your game with Game Maker just yet, unless you buy the professional license, which is $100. However, you can post your free game on GX Games, which is the Opera GX thing here.
Mm.
GX Corner. This thing. See that? These are all
Mhm.
games that you can get. This is monetized. You post your game here and they give you money for the people who play it. They give you money. And then you take this money to go back here and buy the one-time purchase commercial license. Isn't that cool?
Oh, wait, you can get the money? That doesn't count as a commercial already?
Yeah, so they allow GX games as a seller.
They allowed GX games like only if you're. Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
So you can post your game here, get money, and then when you've earned enough money, one-time purchase, and then you post it on Steam. And things like that. Isn't that cool?
That's a
It's
good
so
deal.
cool. It's much better than what Unity did, which is dumb.
Well, everyone got mad at Unity.
Yeah, everyone got mad, and then they did a
Everyone
slight
got mad.
they did a slight edit of their new business model, but then it's like, why?
Yeah.
Basically, they were gonna pay like they were making everyone pay like a certain amount per download of your game that's made in Unity, right? But then they did a rollback and said, "Oh, but so it's either we'll do that or we'll take like 2% of all of your sales or something like that, like a very small percentage of all your sales, and then in quotation marks, whichever one is smaller." Like, just take the latter. Just take the latter part. It's not it will never be bigger. Like that whole initial business model you proposed, that will never be smaller than that 0.2% or something. That teeny tiny percentage. Dumb. Just get Game Maker. If you're making a 2D game, just get Game Maker. It's
Okay,
free.
done. Got it.
It's free.
I say owning all the RPG Maker softwares already,
Yeah. I believe,
knowing damn well that I don't do shit.
I think RPG Maker MV was like the biggest purchase I ever made as a kid.
I got them all in a really good Humble Bumble deal for like $60 for every single one of them, plus DLC, plus
What?
games.
That's awesome.
What? That's crazy. Humble Bundle's so good. I love them a lot.
For real. So like I have like 20 RPG Maker games that I haven't even opened still. It's been a few years.
For real,
But
for
there were
real.
just so many. So I've got RPG Maker 2000, VX, VXA 2003, XP, MV, plus DLCs.
For real, for real. By the way, that's not the worst of it. The worst of it is the first one can actually take 100% of your money depending on the ratio. Exactly. Yeah. Honestly, like Thor has
Math
been.
does not math.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Yeah. Like, cause they were doing it. It wasn't a percentage at first. It was like a set number or something that you would have to pay per download of your game. But if your game is really cheap, then that's gonna be a really big chunk of your sales, right? Really big chunk of money, which is stupid. So, Thor has been like recommending people not to use Unity, not because Unity is bad. Okay, the engine is great. The engine is good. But it's their business model that we have to be wary of, and we kind of have to let it sit for a bit. We have to let it sit and see if their business fails. You have to let it sit and see how they run things, you know? Because it's just new. Humble Bundle's been the GOAT since forever. For real, for real. When asked how do you see if it's a pirate or second install, and Unity just says, just trust us, bro. Yeah. They literally said, oh, we're gonna work with the authorities to find the pirates or whatever.
They don't.
They don't. It's dumb.
They never will.
It's not implementable, you know? It's not sustainable. It's not something you can follow up on, which is kind of annoying when you make a plan for something, you know? Like,
Unity still has a really good engine though for
Unity?
3D. I feel like it's harder to. There's not as many good like 3D or VR engine competitors for them, which is sad.
Yeah, and Unreal isn't that much better. Like, a lot of
Like,
people
yeah,
are switching. A lot of people were switching
But like,
from
it's
Unity.
kind of like pick your poison.
Yeah, a lot of people were switching from Unity to Unreal, but the thing is, Epic doesn't care about Unreal. I think what they did a big layoff at some point, and most of the people who got hit by that layoff were people who were running Unreal Academy, which is the people who teach other people how to use Unreal, which is very dumb because like if you want to cash in on an engine in a time that a bunch of people were switching to your engine, I would have hired more teachers. I would have hired more people to teach the engine so that more people would get to use Unreal. But they did a bunch of layoffs.
That's
instead.
too much brain power.
Yeah. And instead they're cashing in a lot on Fortnite. Ugh. I mean,
They
it gave
somehow
That's a big
made
money maker for them, though.
Sorry?
They started off with the
But-
greatest season. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just saying they are succeeding in that, though. Can't really blame them.
Yeah. You were saying?
They-
They started?
They created like the best like season ever at the beginning of this one, and then immediately ruined it by like censoring half the skins in the game.
Oh.
Are you talking about poor Snake's booty?
They
No.
only censored the content for like
No, I know what you're talking about, but
no, didn't they?
Like for example, they like
Sorry, what did you
censored
say,
all the
Ollie?
guns.
Didn't they only censor it for like games for like young kids though?
But the whole Fortnite is a game for young kids.
Not really. There are a ton of adults that play it. I mean, adults
No,
make up
yeah.
the biggest demographic.
Yeah, but then like their actual entire platform is like 12 plus, 10 plus.
Yeah.
oh yeah, there's not like a toggle. Like, can I say I'm an adult? Let me
Yeah, exactly.
see it. Yeah.
Like an example of one of the dumb censorships. If you're like below 12, any skin that has like a gun on it is censored. You can't use it. Which is really stupid because the whole point of the game is a battle royale where you shoot other players.
Yeah. It's dumb. Oh, guess what? So, I'm a Fortnite map developer. That's my job, right? When we release games, we're forced to like answer this age rating to get an age rating for our game. Which means we have to like fill out this whole form and answer truthfully, and like they review our game before we can release it to make sure it matches the age rating. Here's the thing. So a lot of the questions are like, do you shoot humanoid creatures? Like, is there anything that like shows harming another person or a humanoid creature? And I'm like sitting here like, this is Fortnite. You shoot people. That's the whole point of the game. You shoot people. You make bang bang, you know?
Mm-hmm. It's the pew pews.
You do the pew pews, and then it's like, and they ask us to aim for E for everyone, but there's no way you can get E for everyone automatically because it's in Fortnite. Bruh. Because there's guns.
Yeah.
It's so dumb. We stopped shooting for E for everyone because it's just too hard.
Companies just don't fucking stand.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, we can definitely make this E for everyone. This is a game where you shoot people.
Yeah.
There's not blood, but you shoot people in it.
And like, theoretically, you could remove the shooting people aspect of Fortnite, but then you'd have to be like, what kind of game would you be left with when all of Fortnite's systems, when building a game, is catered towards shooting things?
I mean, I guess parkour, but
Ugh, yuck.
not very good parkour.
Not very good parkour, no. What, you want me to do everything with buttons? Is that what you want? You want me to push buttons? I mean, even Portal, the game
Has guns.
has guns. It's a Portal gun.
That's dumb.
Would a game with a nail gun, like a building simulator, be rated above E for everyone? Because it's a gun.
You're allowed to have. Apparently, you're allowed in the rating system. You're allowed to have guns, but as long as you. But if you hit anything, that's like a humanoid creature or anything that resembles a real life animal, it's not allowed.
So monsters are fine.
Monsters are not fine because they count as resembling an animal, a real life animal.
What if it was a blob?
I know, right? Like a slime.
Like a slime.
Does that
Actually,
resemble a real life creature?
you know what happened? We had a map once. It's already out. We had a map once that's like we had a slime monster, and we had an event that was like, oh, there's like slime everywhere, so it's like clean up the slime, right? That was the event, and we had a whole HUD for it that told the player clean up the slime, like in big bold letters, right? Fortnite specifically Fortnite. They stopped us. They denied our request to. They denied our request to upload the game. And they were like, "Oh, it's because slime is a bad word."
What?
What?
It's an enemy type in fantasy games.
Slime is a bad word. It's an insult. You're not allowed to use those words. It's mean.
Then I guess say sludge.
What?
Clean up the sludge.
That's so sad.
Yeah. We had to do a whole. We were so ready for release. Like we had prepared everything. We prepared everything for release, and then Fortnite was like, "Nah, you can't release today." So we had to do a whole revamp just to get it working again. Just to get the chance to upload it again. Very dumb, very weird, in fact. Weird even.
Mm-hmm.
You can't
Just
use
clean.
you can't use the word slime. Can't use the word slime.
No slime, no slimy
No
things.
slime. No slimy whiny.
Slimy's gross.
Okay. I have a fun idea. Would you guys like to brainstorm a game concept with me?
Let's go.
The
Yes,
singular
is a
let's
moth.
go.
Let's go.
Game where you play as a moth and you have to get to lamp or you die of sadness.
Okay, I have a document from a previous game jam.
You got
That-
ads.
Oh, we got ads. We wait for ads. In the meantime, I shall prepare the document. Ugh.
Also, I'll be right back. I'm gonna heat up my hot cocoa because it got cold.
Oh, okay.
Hot cocoa.
Yeah, it got peppermint in it
But
because my
yes.
wife got me some peppermint stirring sticks.
So
That
this.
sounds so good.
It is.
Oh, I forgot. We got ads. We wait for ads. I got excited. I
You're
got
ready.
excited. Huh? Are you okay, Squire?
Brain rot.
Brain rot.
Okay, got me addicted to another game.
What game?
Warframe.
Oh, right. You know what Toke messaged me the other day? They were like, fuck, I found out that Sea of Stars is a prequel to The Messenger. Now I have to play it. Because when I told them about Sea of Stars, they found out that it was the same studio as The Messenger.
They have a
Anywho.
point though.
Anyways, this is the document for Game Jam Plus Manila. It's a game jam. Game jams are basically where they give you a theme, or a set of themes in this case, and you make a game based on that, and whoever has the best game wins. And it doesn't have to be a full game. You just make a prototype and you pitch the game. Yeah. That's why game jams are really cool. Especially for people who don't have a lot of ideas. Like, I want to make a game but I don't know where to start, right? Game jams are where you can start. In any
Do
case...
they do those at like universities or like where?
Anywhere.
Or do people just hold their? They just have them?
Yeah, they just hold them and then anyone can join. Like, it's for everybody, really. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a fun thing. Like, I'm joining one in January, actually, for Pirate Software. He's hosting one. And there's like 2,000
Oh,
people.
nice.
There's like 2,000 people. I'm probably not gonna win, but it's gonna be a fun exercise. In any case, here are our themes. Here are the themes we have to choose from. No plant, no planet. Being in a global competition, we know that we share the same love for our planet and all beautiful things in it. We're excited to invite you to join us on a unique and inspiring challenge on this theme, creating a game where the player actively makes a difference in environmental preservation. Environmental game. Environmental game. We could do a blanket and a joystick. Cozy games. It's a cozy game. Challenges you to make a cozy game for the players to adorn with a warm, cozy, and fluffy blanket. Hee. I was trying to think of one.
Existence.
I was trying to think of one for this, but I couldn't. I couldn't think of anything. I have trouble with ideas. We got Rethink the Classics. If you grew up with dominoes, decks, and wooden board games, or if you know them and are willing to join us in reimagining them, this is your theme. The goal is to create your own version of a digital game inspired by the timeless classics. So their examples are like auto chess, tabletop simulator, things like that.
Like, I like this one, but I feel like it's really hard to think of new things. I feel like a lot of things have been done.
Yeah. Having fun casually. Casual games. So something like Candy Crush or Tap Heroes. Things like that.
I have a fun fact about Candy Crush.
Yes.
My mom only quit the game because she got an email from the Candy Crush developers saying that she was one of their top players. Like, the top player.
She quit?
She quit.
Why did she quit?
She was so embarrassed. She was so embarrassed. I still
That's such a
fucking
funny
keep it to
thing
her.
to be embarrassed about.
She was so embarrassed. And so
You should be
I tease her
proud.
about it. I tease her about it because it's funny.
Chess but Slay the Spire? What is Slay the Spire?
Slay the Spire is that card game, isn't it?
A card game chess? So like you play chess but you can only move using cards? That corresponds to a piece and you deck build? Ooh. Just noticed someone gifted me a sub? Yeah. They've been dropping lots of subs today. I don't know why. I think Captain
It's almost
Crone's...
like there's that subathon thing going on.
yeah. I mean, you know, it's just a little funny thing. It's just a little funny. Oh shit. I have to update this pala. Wait, hold on. I have to update this because we already passed 45. So we should be at 50 now.
Oh.
I'm thinking about my son again. Sorry, Sebek
One
Twisted
second.
Wonderland has me in a script.
Who?
Sebek from Twisted Wonderland. Hold on, let me share a
Hey, I got a
picture of him.
BRB
He is
real
my
quick.
son.
One sec.
Okay. Is
Twisted
Twisted?
Wonderland is a Disney game.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It's the twist. It's the anime Disney visual novel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Sebek is my son. This is my son right here. That's my son. I love him very much. He's
Wait,
very
is he-
fucking stupid.
Is he the crocodile, like, from...
We don't know
Yes.
what he is yet, but he's very likely actually the prince from Sleeping Beauty.
I kind of wanted him to be, like, the crocodile from, like, Peter Pan.
He's very
But,
much
like-
like a crocodile, but there are no Peter
Handsome.
Pan characters at the moment.
Mm,
It's possible that he could be like the crocodile and the prince, but because he has so many similarities to the prince in some of his lore, it's more likely that he's the prince from Sleeping Beauty.
this is much more handsome than the prince from Sleeping Beauty, I remember.
Yes, yes, that is my son. That is my boy. That is my child. I love him. Hold on, let me show you a picture of him with his hair down. Because he's getting a card. He has one in Japan right now, but we don't have it global yet.
Mm.
It's called.
Hello, sorry
Sebek-
about that. I got Lammy Whammy, a gift from the States. It just arrived.
Yeah.
Oh. But
It's-
this is the Sebek card with the hair down. It's gonna come out sometime soon, I think, in global. But look at his hair down. He's cute. Sorry, I'm so normal about my son.
Anyway, there's also a based on real events one, which is like something historical. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one.
Do
Not
it about
really.
the Great Emu War.
Ooh. You know what? That was a fun one. That's a fun one. That's a fun one. It would be really funny to do a hack and not a hack and slash, a shooting game where you just
But remember,
Shoot
you should probably be
emus.
the emus. No, you should probably be the emus.
oh
The emus won.
Oh,
The emus won the war.
Right, you get
Yeah,
to be the emu.
emus, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're like Goat Simulator, it's just Emu Simulator.
but emu simulator. Yeah. All right. But in any case, what other theme is interesting to you?
I don't know.
Me
Game
neither.
where you have to hatch moths.
You just like moths.
Yeah. What do you expect?
You just like moths. It's like
What do
me
you
making a
expect?
game about rabbits. Like creativity. Creativity.
Well,
Who
look,
would've
okay,
known?
okay, but hatching moths is not a thing that many people really think about. But it's a thing people do.
Do you guys know about silk moths?
Yeah.
Yes.
They
Do you know
evolved
about
to
that
not have
Red Hawk
mouths. Is that it?
Yeah. Yeah.
They evolved to not have mouths, so when they become full-fledged moths, their only role is to breed,
Mm,
and then they die of starvation, cause no mouth.
Like-
Oh.
yeah, they can't even fly.
They can't even fly.
Yeah, no, we ruined it. We really ruined them.
What the heck?
My poor babies.
That's so sad. I didn't know they didn't fly.
There's a squishable of a death's head hawk moth, and I really want it. Look at him. Look
There
at
was
Oh,
that.
those are
this-
so cute. I saw one of those.
There was this one moth that was like really fun because that was really nice because we were sitting in the park and there was this moth and it was a very hot day. So there was a moth there trying to get at my drinks, at my water. And I was like, okay, I'll give you some water. So I poured some water on the cement, right? And the moth like drank the water on the cement. And then it sat on my knee and we just chilled for
Aw.
a bit. And it was a very fluffy white moth. Not like a silk moth though. It had
That's a friend.
That's a friend. Very fluffy white moth.
Have you ever heard of a death head hawk moth? How they squeak?
No.
They make noise?
They
Make noise.
squeak!
What?
Hold on, let me get the video. I love them. I love them so much.
Rethink the classics sound fun? I don't know about a card game though. I feel like card games are a bit more complicated. Like,
You have to like balance them.
yeah,
But, yeah.
it sounds complicated. And the thing is that with a what do you call it? With a game jam, your goal is to make a small game. A small game. Something that you can scale up later, but like you have to start small.
I mean, it's not always just cards, right? For classics, like you can go classic, like pick up stick.
No, I was
I was trying to think of something really random.
pick up sticks. Not the pick
Why
up
was that the first thing that
sticks.
why was that the first thing that came to my mind?
Pick up sticks with real virtual physics.
Yeah.
as opposed to actual physics, playing the physical game. No, I was responding to Not suggestion about like chess but slay the spire.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Where it's like a card
really.
game, a chess card game.
Mhm.
Has anyone ever played FPS chess?
Yes, it's so ridiculous.
FPS chess, what's that?
It's chess, but whenever you try to kill another piece, you end up entering a duel where you're both given like a random weapon and you have to fight.
Oh!
No, the different
I think I've
pieces
seen
have
that.
different weapons.
Oh,
Yeah, so like
It's class
yeah,
based.
so like
ah.
yeah. So like the king has a holy hand grenade that's like pretty OP. I mean, he has to defend himself. But the queen is pretty good. The shotgun is also, I think it's like I can't remember. The rook has like a sniper, you know, which makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And the pawn is a little pistol, but it can like split itself into two, so you don't know which one's the real one. They all have like powers.
Ooh, that's interesting.
It
I
is
like that.
actually very fun, but it's mostly just whoever is better at the FPS part who can have zero skill in chess. All that matters is your skill in the FPS part.
Sorry, I have to reply to my friend that I got the package. Anyway.
I remember.
Yes. What? What's quiet?
No, go ahead. I feel so
No.
bad because I keep interrupting.
No, I don't have anything to say. You go.
Many things to say.
You go.
I was gonna say, I remember when Warframe, you can raise a pet called a Kubra, which is like a dog with like a bat face. Or you could raise like a thing called I think a Kavat, which is like a cat-like thing.
Motherfucker. Oh, hi, Ingrid.
And-
Welcome in. Sorry, go ahead.
And they used to have a thing where like if they got too old and you didn't regress its age genetically, it'd end up dying, and you'd lose it permanently.
What? That sucks. I don't like
They
that.
removed it, but that used to be a thing, and it used to suck.
That sounds sad.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
You should look at the Death Head moth squeaking. Sorry, I'm actually obsessed with them. I love them so much.
It sounds like static.
Sensical baby.
It is very squeaky though. It's cute.
You baby.
Ooh, I like the design of it though.
They're so pretty.
They're so
they
pretty.
commonly symbolize death.
Yeah.
But it's just a little squeaker.
I don't know. I think the video of the pink lemonade moth is what made them my favorite. Where they just like cuddle up to the person's sweater.
It's a very good gift.
I also have another game idea. I don't know if you guys will like it though. It's a rhythm game. It's a rhythm
I
game.
like it.
It's a rhythm game editor, actually.
Oh.
I want to create a software that makes making a rhythm game really fucking easy.
Do it.
But like, what kind of rhythm? You know, like just songs with one rhythm thing, or like, you know, you can
Basically-
pick what kind of part you want to do, or like all
Basically-
sorts of things.
Basically, you can upload your own song and map the beats yourself, and then have
Time to
other
map
people
out
play
beats
it.
to Willwood.
What?
Time to map out beats to a Willwood song.
What's that?
Willwood is an artist. A song
Rhythm
artist.
game, you can import the code into other editors. I don't know if we can do that. Import it into other editors? I don't know if you can do that.
Yeah, cause like,
Because
'Cause, like,
there's like
I know,
source code
it's-
and all of that stuff. Like
yeah,
walls and stuff that you can't really legally go through. You know,
'Cause,
but
like,
I can.
think OS has its own, right?
Yeah,
where you
Osu
can edit
definitely has its
your
own,
own,
but
But
at the
like,
same
does these
time,
guys or anything? Yeah.
no, they don't. They don't.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing about Osu, right? Osu has a very specific mechanics to the rhythm
Yeah.
game style, right? I was thinking recreating a regular rhythm game where it's just you tap the buttons. You tap the
Tappy.
buttons, you tappy the buttons. And then yeah, it would be really simple theoretically.
Mm-hmm.
Simple to use for the player, right? So it would be a rhythm game where you tappy the buttons to play the rhythm game, but also you can make your own, you can upload your own songs into the game. That'd be fun.
That'd be cool.
And the cool part is that I want to use the whole keyboard. I want
so you
want
could
to
code
use
anything you want. Yeah.
yeah, I want to use the whole keyboard so that you could create some really cool songs with that. So you could like map it yourself as well. It's like, oh,
They're like a full-on typing rhythm game where you're like typing full-on words to the rhythm.
I
Does that
believe there
exist?
is. I believe there is. Hold on. Let me
That sounds crazy.
oh yeah. Give me a second. One second. I am cleaning. I'm opening a private browsing tab.
I wonder how many tabs I have open today.
Does it not show?
Too many. It's because
Oh.
I have many windows.
It does not let
Yeah.
me. It does not let me show the actual private browsing tab. Interesting, but there
Oh,
is.
it actually blocks it from streaming? That's
Yeah,
smart.
It actually blocks it from screaming. Streaming. Screaming? Streaming.
It can block it from both.
Green.
This is not what I was talking about. Anyway, there is a game. I don't think it's out yet, unfortunately.
I like the little Bravo gift there.
This chiptune-ish BG music is a banger. Thank you. You can see the names of the songs up in the now playing in the upper left corner of the stream. But yes, there's a
I
game
really-
called Keyboard Warrior RPG. But I can't seem to show it anywhere.
I really like that little Bravo gif. I think it's really cute.
Oh, yeah. He's cute. Don't dox me, though.
Not
No-
doxing.
no
Not even
doxing.
looking. Looking away.
No doxing.
What if I sent you a dachshund?
I can't seem to show this to stream. I guess I have to grab the image. I have to grab the image.
Oh,
Open
grab
this.
the image.
Grab the image. Select the image. I hate that you can't drag and drop. But here you go. This is a Keyboard Warrior. It is by Alex Valdez, who is a Filipino game developer. He's really cool. He made a Good Night. You guys should play Good Night. That's actually on Steam. Good Night with a K. Good Knight.
Oh, connect.
Knight.
Kinite.
Kinite. No, not Kinite. Kinigit.
Kinigata.
Kinigit.
Isn't that how they used to say night?
No. No.
I'm
Like
pretty
the
sure that
K-night?
used to be how they pronounced night.
I'm pretty sure Night was like an N-I-T-E before. Or N-I-T.
I think it was NITE.
Yeah, something like
No,
that.
I meant like in history.
I don't know. Oh, I know that game is the game you played that one time. Yes, it is. But
Whoa,
yeah.
you played a game then? Wild.
Mm-hmm. Anywho, don't really know what to talk about now. But we have, I believe, a lot of hours left. Thank you for the posture check. Welcome in, Yuto. Do you want to come in and join us and hang out?
We could do Gartic
I
phone again
hydrate.
since there are people back.
You want to play Gartic Phone, Onawana?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Yippee!
Sorry, I sucked earlier.
It's okay.
I fell
lots
asleep
of
before.
lots of people weren't here earlier, so it's okay.
Yeah, I fell asleep.
No, that makes it worse.
I will just be right back. I need hydration. It's not just hot cocoa.
Yeah, my brother had a little crisis. So, I
No,
was
it's
helping him out.
okay. No worries. You
and
take
then
care
the
of your
time
brother.
disappeared. But he's good now.
I'm pass on that. My drawing skill is average. My drawing skill is MS Paint.
Hey, it's better when it's not good, you know?
My
think
drawing
for Gartic.
my drawing skill is not even MS Paint. It's Microsoft PowerPoint. My drawing skill is Microsoft
Shapes.
PowerPoint.
Circles and squares.
Yeah,
That's what I
circles and
imagine that Microsoft
squares.
Power- Yeah.
That is exactly what it is.
Yeah, see, like, that's why I like Gartic, because then it's like, if it's just funny, then it's good.
Yes. That's the wrong Gartic. I want Gartic phone. Gartic phone. Right. I will drop the link in Streaming Muted. HopCon.
Oh, you
Hop
took
in.
the owl.
Oh! Oh!
It's like,
You're correct! I could not. I did not even I picked it because it's purple. I picked it because
is
it's
there
purple.
a bunny? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it,
I don't think there's a bunny.
is there? I don't think there
I
is a
think
bunny.
there
That's a
might
crime.
be.
That's a crime, right?
Is,
There has to be a
right?
bunny.
There has to be a bunny. There's no
Bunnies,
way.
bunnies are more popular than owls.
Well, now them's fighting words.
I think Lee wins this one. No heads up.
Don't say that, Nor.
No
I was
offense, brother, but I know a lot more
joking.
people who like bunnies.
Mine is very on brand.
joking.
I have a friend who owns a giant Flemish rabbit,
Fine.
Ooh.
and it is a big boy.
My wife owns a very food motivated bunny.
Hell yeah.
Name is
Adorable.
Licado. Oh, hold
My-
on. Let me
my-
try to find that picture.
My friend used to have a bunny that every time you would point a camera at it, it would turn its ears like the way my ears are right now. It would make a little L shape with its
Aw.
ears.
That's adorable.
Every time it saw a camera. So cute.
Okay, I'm gonna crop this picture so I can show you what this bunny does, but so I don't dox my wife.
But yes, if anyone else wants to join. Okay, I see Not
Look
Not
at-
and
look at this
Ollie.
little hamburger.
Squire?
The boxes are legatos. The bunnies.
Are you joining Gartic?
I'm in Warframe.
Get out of
join
Warframe.
Gartic.
But Warframe
But what if I cry?
skill
I'll make
issue,
the bunny
honestly.
cry.
You bitch. You bitch. You don't care about me.
What? No, I do.
You don't care about me.
Okay.
I want to play
Crying like-
Gartic with my friends. Peer pressured. Peer pressured. Can
But
I make
also-
this 6 players?
Bunny!
This
Bunny.
bunny, little troublemaker.
Holy crap! You saying bunny peaked my headphones into like silence.
I feel like I didn't even say it that loudly. No, I lost connection. Wait, am I there?
no! No, you
What?
left.
Why?
No, why? Join again, join again.
I even found a little stupid purple bird thing.
Do you want me to there's the
No,
only
look at how
one.
derpy it is. It's perfect.
It's
Big
perfect.
it's like split-eyed and everything. That's how I feel right now.
Yeah. Oh, did you see my Christmas art? One of them that has my eyes like split all the way all the way
No.
to different hemispheres. Here, I have it. Here you go. It's in streaming muted. Look at this
Lee,
shit.
since your eyes are front facing normally, does that make you a predator?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got ads. We got ads.
Aw.
Gotta wait for ads. Unfortunate. Unfortunate.
What are your settings
My settings?
for ads?
It's 1.5 minutes every 30 minutes.
Mm.
Or aka 3 minutes per hour.
Mhm.
Yeah. We do this because at 3 minutes per hour, they give you 55% of the revenue, of the ad revenue.
Yeah.
From I believe 30%, which is like a big jump. So pretty good.
Mhm.
Hello,